Many men tell me that they don't need to learn how to masturbate because they know how to do it. And that's absolutely fine. I don't see a problem with that. I actually believe it's very healthy to touch your body regularly and to know what you like, what strokes work best for you, where your erogenous zones are, etc. However, if you're experiencing any frustration in your sex life, solo or partnered, or if you feel like more is possible for you, then some or all of these ideas could be beneficial. So here are my best practices and techniques to improve male masturbation. My name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. And today we're tackling the yummy topic of masturbation techniques for men. I often share masturbation videos made for women because it's usually the ladies that come to me with problems that require a better self-touch practice. However, the truth about healthy masturbation is that it can improve anybody's sex life. And the men I speak to often think that quantity is better than quality, i.e., masturbating often means that they're doing it right. Well, that's not necessarily the case. And there are mainly 2 points here to look at. First of all, do you always masturbate the same way? Do you still touch yourself the same way you did 10 years ago? And if you are, it's probably time to shake things up. And second of all, are you truly and deeply satisfied with your masturbation and your sex life? Because if you are satisfied, then you're good, you're doing the right thing. But if there's any frustration or desire for more, either in your solo sex practices or with your partner, then that means you could probably benefit from better self-touch techniques. And by the way, if you're truly ready to take your masturbation practice to a whole new level, see if my online course, Masturbation Coaching, is right for you. I filled it with my absolute best, most effective and ecstatic techniques and practices to help you reach brand new orgasmic heights every time you touch yourself. You'll find the link in the description below. And here are my top 10 masturbation tips for a penis owner. This is an unusual one, but hear me out. You're probably used to masturbating the same way, the same strokes, the same body position, the same mindset, and the same outcome. So in order to break that pattern, you need to start with an intention. You need to decide that you're going to create a new, different experience for yourself. This could be to use edging, which will be discussed later in this video, and to last at least 30 minutes before coming, or to touch, stroke, and caress every inch of your body. I bet you don't do that very often. Or to touch yourself with a deep sense of joy, sensuality, and appreciation for all the pleasure your body can give you. Make sure to change your intention every time to keep things fresh. If you always masturbate with porn or fantasy, I want to challenge you to something new. Staying present in your body means to really pay attention to all the pleasure, touch, and sensations your body is experiencing in every moment, instead of becoming detached from your body by losing yourself in the fantasy in your head or in the images on your screen. And I do realize that this is a challenging idea for someone who needs that sort of external stimulation in order to get aroused. So if you cannot masturbate without it, maybe only use porn or fantasy for the first few minutes and then pause it and bring the focus back to your body. If you do this well, you'll be surprised with how much pleasure and sensations you are missing out on when your attention is somewhere else. Many men use dry touch when stroking themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're enjoying yourself. But using a quality lubricant can add an extra layer of pleasure to your masturbation. So give it a go. You can pick up an intriguing bottle of lube from your local sex shop or order something online. Or simply use some healthy cooking oil from your kitchen. I know many men who really enjoy the texture and sensations of applying coconut oil on their cocks and balls. Speaking of balls, do you play with them when you masturbate? Not many men do. And the truth about your scrotum is that it is richly innervated and can enjoy a variety of different types of touch. Particularly stroking or scratching the skin of your ballsack, gently squeezing your testicles, or wrapping your fingers at the base of your balls can feel especially good. Experiment and see what your balls like most. Most men approach masturbation with a very goal-oriented mindset. The goal is orgasm, and the way to it is fast, vigorous friction on your penis. And that's great, make sure to enjoy that. But on at least some occasions, try something new and slow down. Nobody says that you need to come fast. Plus, most people are aware that the best orgasms are the ones you have to wait for while you're pleasuring and teasing your body. So whenever you have some extra time, take yourself on a deliciously agonizing journey of denying yourself the climax until you can't take it anymore. And one of the ways to do that is edging. Edging is an awesome practice that I've talked about many times in my videos. So for a full explanation how to edge while masturbating, you can refer to this video after you're finished with this one. But in a nutshell, when you edge, you bring yourself to the edge of a climax and then you stop touching yourself and you relax in order to reduce the arousal level. And then you start stroking yourself again. You can repeat this as many times as you like before you finally allow yourself to come. And when you do finally climax, prepare to be mind blown. Your deep breath is a powerful path to deeper sensitivity and a lot more pleasure in your body. If your breath is shallow and constricted, your ability to feel will also suffer. But if your breath is deep, free and relaxed, your entire nervous system will open up to much deeper pleasure and sensuality. So experiment with deep abdominal breaths during masturbation to see how much more you can feel. I bet you weren't expecting this one. Move your body. Huge majority of men always masturbate in the same position, sitting or lying down. But what about moving your body? You can thrust your hips, you can undulate your body, or just free flow with whatever movement feels right. When you're moving your entire body, you're activating your nervous system much more, which means that your sexual pleasure can travel further through your body instead of just staying in your genitals. Let's take this even further. How about standing up while masturbating or getting on all fours? How about trying different places other than your bed or computer chair or wherever else you happen to always pleasure yourself? You want to feel more? You need to think outside of the box. So explore different body positions and new fun locations when you play with yourself. And finally, one of my favorite tips includes sex toys and accessories. The sex toy market is so rich and varied. There are so many things we can play with and include in our naughty adult time. So don't be shy. Go to your local sex shop or jump online and see what tickles your fancy. Almost every online sex shop I've seen has an entire section for men. From cock rings to butt plugs and prostate massagers to masturbation sleeves and many more. If you don't have a naughty drawer full of toys and accessories, then what are you still doing here? No, I'm joking, don't go away. Stay and make sure to leave me a like and a comment below. Which of these ideas you have already played with and which ones you're looking forward to. Make sure to also have a look at my hugely popular online course, Masturbation Coaching. It will teach you absolutely everything you need to know in order to take your solo sex practice to a whole new level. You'll find the link in the description below. I hope that this video was helpful and that you'll start applying some or all of these techniques in your own life. If you do, please let me know how you go, and I look forward to seeing you next time.